Alright, so it's about 7 o'clock this morning, and I'm out with my shovel digging a hole in March. We finished the eardrop treatment for sugar, and for a while I saw an improvement. Ever since we stopped the eardrops, she's gotten progressively worse. The head tilt is so severe, the top of her head touches the floor of the cage, and she's constantly going into barrel rolls or tailspins, whatever they're called. So the other thing that makes me nervous is her bowel movements have changed. They're not the normal pellets. They're not the clusters that they use for added nutrition. It's not quite diarrhea, but it's definitely not normal. And we have already put in over $100 to try and get this rabbit back into shape and producing. To try another treatment and have her checked out again would cost about the same. And sorry, folks, I'm just not willing to do it. She's not a pet. These animals serve a purpose. I did what I could to get her better. I'm worried that maybe the ear infection was just a side effect of something more. She shares a hutch with our only buck, and I'm terrified that there may be a possibility of it being some kind of infection and he could get it. So we're going to put her down today. I've dug my hole. I'm like in the middle of the yard, which I usually don't bury the animals out here. But this is the only part of the yard that's soft enough to dig a hole in. All the outer edges of the yard don't get sunlight, and so they're still frozen solid. I can't get a good hole. So yeah, that is the start of my morning. At least got my coffee in. So as soon as hubby wakes up, we're gonna put her down. Originally I thought, well, maybe I'll use her pelt, but no, we're just gonna put her down and let her go. I've got to get that cage sanitized and make sure that nothing can affect my other rabbits. It's another one of those things. I mean, how many people countless times have told us, oh, you're raising rabbits? They're so easy. They're so easy. Folks, it's been a year with one successful litter that's made it to butcher weight. We've gone through 4 does now. You know, this will be the 3rd doe we've gotten rid of. The replacements for them are still being tested. Pepper so far is doing really good. She's a good mama. Hazel's up next to give birth here in about a week or so. So we'll see how it goes. But don't get the idea that something like this is just going to be smooth sailing. I mean, we figured we'd run into problems, but I wasn't expecting a whole year worth of problem after problem after problem. So, another novice fable, I guess you could say. Another part of that is, doing all the research. They say, oh, New Zealand's are the most common meat breed. So that gave me the impression that they're everywhere. No, there's still not a lot of people that raise rabbits for meat. We got a lot of people that raise animals for show, not meat. So, just saying, don't get overexcited and misunderstand something. Don't let people tell you, oh, it's so easy. It's so easy. They are easy to take care of when they're healthy. You don't got to play with them. We groom them once a month. We feed them every day. And that's it. But we have run into problem after problem after problem. And you just have to cross that bridge when you get there. But be expecting to cross a few bridges. Like this morning, my bridge ends with a hole in the dirt. So, it's frustrating, but like I said, they're not pets. No matter how much I baby talk them and love on them, they are here to serve a purpose, and she's not going to be able to produce for us, and she may get the other rabbits sick, so she's got to go. Now, I've got to clean out this space. I took her cage out so I could clean it closer to the house. I don't have to carry water around. I've got some alcohol and a scrub brush, and I'm going to take it to all the wood pieces here. And hopefully none of it will affect him. He still looks great. He's still healthy. Now, I guess I'll let you look at Mama over here. Look what she did. So the babies keep jumping out of the nest box, but they couldn't get back in. So I just put a stick of firewood down there, hoping they'll use it as a stair. And she put her hay tray right in the nest box. I don't know if she's trying to keep them in there or what, but I gave her more straw, like if she wanted to add more material to keep them warm, but no, she's just eating it. But anyways, so the vet said that one of the most common causes of an ear infection are ear mites. Well, guess what? Miss Sugar never had them. None of these rabbits have ever had ear mites. And I've also been told that it could be an ear infection could suggest another underlying problem. And I think that's what happened. Seems like she was backed up. She had a lot of fecal matter stuck to her underside, and none of it was round like these little pellets here. And so we had to let her go. And we have tried to make sure that we give these guys a very, very clean environment to live in. Once a month, we will take them out, we'll trim their nails, and I will clean and sanitize their cages, just to make sure that there's nothing lurking there. And we do that with all of them. And somehow, we still had a problem with a sick animal. So like I said, you can try and do everything right. I mean, we keep the cages up off the ground, so that way there isn't a bunch of fecal buildup. That's why we did the wire cages. I mean, and then in the regular cleaning regimen that we do to try and make sure that they'll be okay, still was not enough to keep her from getting sick. So, as frustrating as it is, I'm not discouraged. Because over this last year, I have learned that stuff will go wrong. We have tried to do everything right, and things still go wrong. So, that's where we are this morning. I'm going to get cleaning. I guess the positive side is we don't have to build another hutch for grow-out cages. I know it sounds terrible, but it's less work we gotta do.